Good morning. It's my first video on my YouTube channel that I've decided to start. Since both my kids now have their own YouTube channels, I thought I'd start my own. Share a few reflections of things that I think about that are important to me whilst out walking the dog. And she's down here somewhere. There she is. So a couple of things that I think about on a daily basis now is stoicism. I got into this a few years ago now and read extracts every day just to reflect, try and improve the way I live, get better each day, and also to become a better parent. So for those interested, The Daily Stoic is one book I read, and now I read The Daily Dad, and it's an extract every single day for the whole year to reflect on. And this weekend there was one in particular that threw me a little bit, as already that morning I'd walked into my lad's bedroom and noticed his bed wasn't made. And an intention we set a while ago was for the kids, when they get up, to make their bed, open their curtains and have a drink of water. Yes, they rarely do it, but this particular morning my eldest was already on his switch. So I shouted down to him, come on, turn off your switch. You're not going on there until you've made your bed. And then at which point I turned back to my bedroom only to find my bed also not made. And it made me think of the extract I'd read already that morning on The Daily Dad, which was about something along the lines of, there's only one worse thing than a liar, and that's a hypocrite, which clearly I was being. And it made me think where else I act as a hypocrite. And there's three main areas, I think. One, well, probably that bed making. How often do I jump on my phone before my bed has even been made? Two, screen time, which we closely regulate with the children, and quite rightly so. But how often do I really regulate my time? Probably not enough. And then finally, snack time. We get infuriated by the amount of snacks our children ask for. However, whenever they go to bed, what's the first thing I do? Generally go to the cupboards, get out a bag of nuts, bag of crisps, maybe some sweets, and gorge myself on snacks. So my first reflections are, perhaps I need to be a little less hypocritical. Not a little less. I need to stop being hypocritical, live by my values and my standards, because if I do that, then my children are more likely to follow. Thanks for listening, if anybody did, and as my kids would say, like and subscribe if you'd like to hear more, and I'll see you again soon.